What's going on, guys? We're back at it with another one, and today we're gonna head over to Sanibel Island. So I'm gonna fish for mackerel for like an hour or so. Then I'm gonna cast net some bait, and I'll show you how I cast net bait, how I find the bait. And then we're gonna hop on my boat. We're gonna take adventure to Alligator Creek. I was there many videos ago, just exploring around. I didn't catch anything there. I'm starting to see a lot of redfish and some snooklet come back into the river up here. We're gonna venture into that creek where there's little to no boat traffic, hardly ever. And we're gonna see if we can catch us some fish there. And then we're gonna end the day back in Whiskey Creek, right where you saw my dad and I fishing yesterday. And we're gonna see if we can get ourselves some nice redfish and snook.
Money coming, money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out a while live. I can see the leaders doing us. We talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn a thing fluid in the coupe. Why you look, I know it's real. I'm on my Marshawn shit. I've been really getting feel. You know why I'm here. Don't act like you don't know how I feel. But let me tell you what you mean to me. Slide on me for that meet and greet. Vibe with me under moonshine, sipping moonshine to the new sky. Sage toasted and be raised soak in the raincoat. Hit the waves quota, I be flossing, I be locked in, I was lost.
We just made it to Sanibel Island, and I'm going to walk below the bridge, and we're gonna cast out to see if we can get some mackerel. Just walking up to the bridge. It's a little ways ahead from here. This is basically my bait spot right over here, this whole entire stretch. There's always a lot of finger mullets and pilchards and pinfish and maharas. I see the bait right here. That's a really good sign. There's a ton of bait right there. I know you probably can't see it with the camera, but I can see it with my polarized glasses. I mean, clouds and clouds of pilchards. That's a good sign. I'm sure they'll be here when I'm done fishing for some mackerel. I have my cast net with me, and then we're gonna head over to Alligator Creek and then finish off the day back in my creek, good old Whiskey Creek. First, let's see if we can get us some mackerel. We're at the bridge. I'm starting off with a 1 ounce gold Castmaster. The water is a little dirty. I always like using that gold color. We have a really good current flow. I have a lot of confidence that we're gonna get some mackerel. Last year this time, I was even catching some bluefish here. So let's see what we can do. I just like to point my rod tip down and crank as fast as I can. These mackerel like to chase, like glittery, shiny things. I am using fluorocarbon leaders, so I might get cut off. I only have one lure. It's a good idea to use a little tippet of light wire. Mackerel do have some pretty sharp chompers on them. But usually I can manage with this bigger jig, this bigger spoon, whatever you want to call it. I usually manage not getting bit off. There we go, got one. Had one, oh wow, big school of them. Had one on, came off, school chased it in. Really good sign. Have a good feeling about this. They're fairly close to the seawall. They usually are a little bit further. These mackerel just swim back and forth between all these bridges here on the Sanibel Causeway. So it's just a matter of when the school comes through and you catch a few, and then you have 15-20 minutes of not much of anything going on, maybe a random one here and there. But when that school comes through, it is on. There we go, got one on as soon as it hit the water. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it's a nice mackerel. I let it sink for a minute, so they might be deeper. What do we got? Ah, it's a jack crevalle. That's all right. They're still a lot of fun to catch. Swing them on up. Little jack crevalle. Not quite what I'm looking for, but that's okay. It's a start. Bends the rod. They fight. Come on. All right, little jack. Trying to let him go. See ya. And he's off. Here we go. Second to last cast at this spot and fish on. what do we have here? A jack. Yep, another little jack. Same size as the last one. Just a little squeaker. Come on. All right, gonna send them home. Just a few more casts here, and then I'm gonna try on the other side of the bridge. Mackerel fishing didn't go exactly as planned. Caught a couple jacks, and then had about 20-25 minutes of nothing going on. I'm seeing all this bait here. I'm gonna go back to my truck, get my cast net, come all the way back out here, and cast net on a bait that's to the left of me. We'll get back to you once I get the cast net. There is scores of bait out here, good sized pilchards. I see pinfish out there. First line of business is to get some water in the bucket first. Alrighty, got that. Cast netting. I got my coils in my right hand here. I'm gonna pull up on a horn. I'm first gonna make sure none of my leads or braille lines all twisted up, because it doesn't matter how good of a throw you have, it's not going to open correctly. I'm looking okay. I'm going to pull up just like so. I'm going to grab about a third of the way down like that. I'm going to pull my net closer to me, close it in. I'm going to grab about halfway down, about there, and that leaves you with this much of the net dangling. I'm going to put one coil. I'm going to put 2 coils, and then I'm going to put 3 coils right on my middle finger, just like so. Then I'm going to grab a bunch of the net with my left hand, just bundle it up in your hand, just like that. And you want to throw with your hands even. Obviously, you're going to throw what's in your right hand, and then what's in your left hand is going to flow out as soon as the net opens up. So I'm going to make a throw on these pilchards and pinfish. Let's see if I can get a big old pancake throw. And yes, I did. Perfect throw. Let it sink for a second. I'm going to give it a couple jolts. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to pull in. And I have a buttload of bait, guys. I got a ton of bait. Check that out. Look at all that bait in there. See all that? That's one throw. It's just a ton of bait. Oh boy. We are back to the boat. Got all the bait in the live well. Surprisingly, all that bait that I put in that bucket actually made it back alive. So we're gonna head over to Alligator Creek. I was there a few videos back, well, more than a few, quite a few videos back. I haven't really caught anything over there. I was there twice, I think. Once by myself and once with my buddy Chris, and we didn't do so well there. But it was like summer months, I believe. I think it was like mid-August when I was there with Chris. Now that I see that the snook and redfish are in my creek, it would only make sense that there would be an Alligator Creek. There is 0 boat traffic. The only boat traffic there is like random kayakers, but that's more in the winter months. We shall see how we do over there. We'll see you there. I just got to Alligator Creek and I am anchored up. I'm gonna start with this big old pilchard, and I'm just gonna flip it right into the mangroves over there. Right over there. And hopefully there's snook and redfish, maybe tarpon in here. And I just got done saying how there's like hardly ever any boats in here. As I came in, a guy just whipped right through here, which isn't right. I mean, this is a slow no wake area. This is a preserve in here. You're not supposed to be going fast, and that guy just maybe wrecked the fishing for me. So we'll see if there's anything around. There's a good current flow going through here, so my bait's gonna drift right along this mangrove line. Let's see if anything happens. There we go, got my first bite. Gonna close the bail, gonna reel down. Coming at me. All right, I gotta get this fish out of the mangroves. It's a really big, oh. And that was a really damn big fish right there. broke me off in the mangroves. That was a giant snook. Darn. All right, time to retie, put another pilchard out. I'm back to my typical mangrove spot, back in my creek. Alligator Creek didn't work out so well. Got that one big runoff right away, and then after that only a couple catfish and no other real bites. So I'm back to my old faithful spot. Maybe there's nothing like home. Maybe that saying is very true for me. I seem to be catching everything you could possibly catch in this area right at this little mangrove spot, 2 minutes from my house. So let's see how we do. There it is. Got something. What do we have? Giant snapper. Wow, look at the size of this snapper. Boy, oh boy. What a slob sized snapper that is. Heck yeah. Really nice fish. First fish back in my creek. Think I'm gonna keep this guy because he swallowed the hook. He won't go to waste. He's bleeding out pretty good. So I'm gonna get him in the ice chest and put another pilchard out. I just put a mahar out and I think something already grabbed him. Yep, we got something here. We have snook. There we go. Very nice. First snook of the day, landed that is. And look, there's my dad. My dad's, oh, snook came off. That's okay though, but here comes my dad. Pretty funny. We're gonna get another bait on and toss back out. My dad just came out. He's using my bait caster, my glide bait, and he got himself a really nice snook. How about that? That is really cool. There you go, Dad. It's your first snook by lure, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Now try not to swim. Try to grab the line and bring him up so the rod doesn't snap. Yeah. Fire out a little bit, right? You can, and then you're gonna have to be careful getting the hooks out. Got the pliers. Yeah. I'll send them over by you. Yeah, right. That is so cool. There you go, Dad. Awesome. That snook really wanted that glide bait. Are you retrieving it quicker? Yes. Yeah. You can't let him think about it. Just be very careful of those hooks when he shakes. There you go, Dad. I'm impressed. Doing better than me so far today. There he is. Let me get a quick picture. I just put this pilchard out here. It's just a little snook, man. He took it like you wouldn't believe. Gosh. It's a little peewee. I thought it was a 30-incher when he grabbed it. All right. Dad's using a glide bait. I'm using live bait. And we're both catching fish. And that one just came off the hook. Yeah, he brought some good luck out. Well, that's all right. That was just a little snook. I'm gonna put another live bait out there. Man, this fishing is definitely really good right now. This is a better one. Get out of that tree. Get out of that tree. Come on. He's swimming right towards me. What do I have? Another giant snapper? Yeah, another giant snapper. Boy, oh boy. How about that? That is a giant snapper for a creek. This is the size you catch out in the Gulf. Definitely keeping him. And let's see if we can get a big snook. That's a big one. All right, I'm gonna have to zoom into this. Ah, he broke off. He just had a really big snook on. All right, my dad's on again here, and I might be getting a bite too, but came off. I think I got something going on here now. Yep. What do I have? Catfish? No, I got a little jack. Small little jackfish. It's certainly a river jack. You can see how yellow he is, that he never leaves the river whatsoever. Oh, and he came off the hook. We're having issues keeping fish hooked here. Get out of the mangroves. Get out of there. Think we got a snook. Feels halfway decent. Yeah. Trying to get to that dock. There's just a big catfish. No, it's a little snook. Not bad. No, good size one. It's like 26 inches, 25 inches. Not bad. My first, hopefully, landed snook. Let's see if I could actually keep him on the hook until I get him to the boat here. Maybe not even. He's like 23 inches. Come on. Gotcha. Gotcha. Stop it. All right. And there he is. Little snook. Hooked really odd. Hooked him right in the nose. Stop. All right. And there he is. Nice little snook. 22, 23 inches. I'm just going to plop him right back in. He's good to go. See ya. He's way in there because I wasn't paying attention. Let's see if I can get him back out. Man, that's going to be... Oh, wow. He's all the way over there, too. I'm actually pulling him out, surprisingly. Come on, get out of there. I got him out. Yeah. Shockingly. It's a nicer snook. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go near this line or my engine. All right. Have my dad's line over here because I'm trying to put a bait on for him. That's a better snook. Now that's more like a 25, 26 incher. Man, he was wrapped around all those branches. I don't know how the heck I got her out. Yeah, not bad. All right. Not bad. 25 inches or so. Really chunky. Let's get him back in. I'm going to get my dad a bait and myself a bait and cast back out. That's a better fish. Oh, no, 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 don't go by you. What is that? That looks giant. It's going by the damn props. Is that a big snook? Just not realizing it's hooked?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a giant jack. Yeah. What is it doing? Usually these jacks take off like bats out of hell. That's a giant jack. Wow. Man, he doesn't... I mean, he knows he's hooked. I don't know why he's being so lazy. Usually they dump out line like you wouldn't believe. Big fish. Really big jack. Probably like 15 pounds. Come on. Now he's doing his death circle here. He's trying to get to that damn dock. Don't do it. Come on. Come on, big boy. Just be over with it. Maybe not 15 pounds, maybe more like 12. There he goes. Not like they usually do. These things usually take off. Especially if you've seen my Panama videos just before the pandemic. See how quick these things take off. Yeah, now he realizes something's up. My boat's doing 360s. These are like mini trevallies here, mini GTs. These are such underrated fish. Look how hard this fish is pulling. Look how hard he's pulling. They're so underrated. They're considered trash fish here, but not in my mind. They're so much fun to catch. All right. I'm gonna attempt to land him. Come on. Come on. This way. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, he's like a 12-pound jack. He's not a giant river giant, but he's close. He's getting there. Come on. Give me your tail. Yeah. Okay, I got him. He's landed. Nice fish, not bad. And he just recently got caught. That's why he's lazy. Look, that's not from my hook. That's not from my hook. Someone else caught him very recently. He's still bleeding there. That's why he's so tired. Guess he didn't learn his lesson. Proper way to release a jack, because they never stop swimming, is to just put him in head first like a football. See you later. There he goes, slowly going. There he is. Oh, he's floating. He's going. He's floating. He might not make it. He's pretty tired out. Oh, he just turned right side up. All right, there he goes. I just saw him take off. It took him a second to regain his energy there. Because like I said, he just been caught. And that's why he was so lazy. Here he is. He's right here. He's swimming upright. He's good. All right, those fish are pretty tolerant. It takes a lot to kill a jack. All right, I'm gonna tie on one more hook, put one more bait out there, and then I'm gonna head in. What do you got there, Dad? It's whipping your butt, huh? Hey, you got a snook.
You got it?
There you go. Good job, Dad. On a dead pinfish, huh? I guess the dead bait's working.
Hello? Hello?
And he's got a phone call.
I'm on the meat. On the meat. I got a fish. Yeah, right there. Oh, Jesus. He doesn't like this.
I'm sure he doesn't like it. I'm sure he doesn't like it, would you?
No, so I don't know how to get this out of his lip.
The opposite way went in. Hold him up there for the camera. There you go. Like a 23 incher or so. Very nice.
Official measurement, 23.
Go ahead. Go ahead, measure him if you want. Let's see. I'm saying 23, maybe 24. 25 and a half. There you go. And there goes the fish. Thanks some. Oh, he snapped me off instantly.
Wow.
Snapped me off instantly. My dad's got a pinfish out. I'm gonna hang out for a couple minutes with him, see if he gets one on that, and if not, then I'm gonna call it a day. As I was going in, my dad just hooked up here.
Uh-oh.
Get him away from that dock.
I'm trying. He's pretty good size.
Good. And if you want, you can bring him right over this way. We got engines here, and seems like a decent fish. I'm pretty sure it's a snook by the way it's fighting. Staying deep. It could be a jack. See those?
Wow.
Could be a jack.
It's a jack.
By those boils that it made there, it looked like it. Big old boils on that fish right there.
Yeah, by the toughness, I think she's a jack.
Jack?
Couldn't see it.
Oh no, is it? No. Big red fish. There you go, Dad. That's a nice red right there. Very, very nice. Bring him on over this way. You don't need to reel anymore. There you go, Dad. Really nice red fish he has here. That's a slot size red. Look how beautiful that one. That's what snapped me off.
Huh. There's your one.
Yep. Very, very nice job. As I start up my engine, was heading in. Let's see. I think this is an overslot, maybe.
28. No, 27.
27 inches, upper slot fish. This is a tournament winning fish.
Yeah.
Is when you go into redfish tournaments, you're only allowed to keep slot size 18 to 27 inches. And that would win you a tournament right there. I think that's going to conclude my day.
Always stay fishing.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. And my friends, always stay fishing, and we'll see you on the next one.